Hello, my name is Shay, and I am currently conducting an experiment called My Pursuit of Happiness, where I answer the question, can I become happy? I've never experienced happiness, and I know that can be shocking to a lot of people, but it is the unfortunate ghetto-ass truth. And I also am not sure if I've ever experienced love. However, after years of therapy, the floodgates have broken, and I am now currently experiencing feelings, including heartbreak. For those of you all who've gotten your heart broken and you experience that in the moment, you are the real MVP, because what the actual fuck? Because I'm experiencing these feelings that I have never experienced before, I know for sure that I am capable of experiencing happiness and low-key love. Though I don't think I like romance, I wouldn't know, because I've never been able to be happy or actually allow myself to fall in love in the present moment. But now that I know that I'm capable of feeling heartbreak and bad feelings and good feelings, and none of them are bad, none of them are good, I'm experiencing all the things, I know for sure that I am capable of potentially falling in love and being happy at some point. I just have to ride this wave and be in this moment. One of the feelings that I'm experiencing a lot right now is heartbreak, or I suppose missing people. Again, I'm new to this feelings thing, so I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but I know that it aches. I'm kind of in pain, like in a whole bunch of pain. Once again, y'all be experiencing this shit. Y'all are G's. You get your heart broken and you be going to work and just being regular on the everyday. Y'all are G's, because I feel like I'm getting my ass gang beat. Okay, I'm starting to miss people. And specifically my exes. Well, specifically two exes. One is an ex-boyfriend and one is an ex-situationship. And though I was never in love with them, I'm starting to realize how important they were to me, how much of a friend they were to me, how much of besties we were. And now I don't have those besties. And now I am yearning for closeness in relationship. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be romantic. I think I'm finally ready to experience love. And before I can experience love and closeness and companionship, I have to experience heartbreak. It's funny because I have no attachment to any other exes or old situationships. It's just these two in particular. And again, I think that's because I felt so close to them as human beings. I felt like they were my best friends, even if that was only for a limited amount of time. These intense feelings of regret, yearning, and all around irritation have essentially sparked my desire to explore how to prevent this feeling moving on. Feel your feelings in the moment. Don't be like me. My grandma always told me that to get over an ex, you got to get under another one. Now, this is a motto that I lived by for my entire life. And I think that motto helped my grandma a lot. She grew up in a period of time where you needed to have a man in order to survive. So in order to get over a man, you didn't have time for that. You had to survive. You had to get under another man. And it served me for a little bit of time in the moment. Now I am forced to feel feelings because I never got over one man. I just went to another one, and essentially was a serial monogamous, serial polyagamous, because a lot of those relationships were polyamorous, serial open relationshipist. I did what it was that men wanted me to do, and I don't really know why, and that also makes me kind of question the whole love things, but I digress. I'm finally making peace with the fact that though I am rough and I'm a product of my elements, I am very soft and very dainty. These shoulders don't look it, but I'm very soft and I'm very dainty. And though I have never been in love, I love people really hard. I love strangers. I love things. I love stray animals. I love all the weeds in this abandoned lot. I feel deeply, even though I'm just now realizing that I actually experience emotions. I have strong attachments to things. And I have to allow myself to actually feel and not tell myself, be a gangster. Don't feel shit. Just be rough. For what? If I feel devastated over the fact that I dropped 5 grams of rice this morning because I only get 50 grams of rice and I'm fucking starving, I should be able to cry about that. If I feel heartbroken because an ex doesn't want to be my friend anymore, I should be able to feel because of that. If I feel devastated because I've made mistakes, I should be able to feel those feelings and not repress them and not tell myself that I am less than because I have feelings. Like, what? Feel your damn feelings in the moment. Be present in the moment. Moving from person to person doesn't allow you to mourn the hole that the previous lover leaves behind. The motto that my grandma instilled in me, paired with my childhood trauma, my abandonment issues, my commitment issues, my socialization issues. Goddamn, I got issues. All of these issues and just being an all-around hot-ass mess has resulted in me being a very lonely, very sad, and very confused individual. I don't want that for you. Learn from me. Recently, I contacted both of the individuals that I talked about before, the ex-boyfriend and the ex-situationship, and asked them if they wanted to be in my life as friends. Someone is calling me. Recently, I contacted my ex-boyfriend and my ex-situationship that I miss and asked them if they wanted to be my friend. One of them said yes. That was the old situationship. That made me extremely happy. Him and I have been in communication, and I do feel like we're starting to actually have a budding friendship that is platonic, which is dope. We probably should have done that in the first place. One of them said no. Well, he kind of said no. He low-key said no. I had to turn his into a no. That was my ex-boyfriend of a few years who I feel like was a really good friend of mine. The conversation, or the text conversation, because we didn't have it in person, it allowed me to actively mourn the official and final loss of this person in my life. Right now, I feel crazy. Right now, I feel sick. Right now, I feel heartbroken. And I'm actually able to put a name to those feelings, and that makes me proud of myself. And I'm allowing myself to feel sick, crazy, and heartbroken so that I can move past this and be able to fall in love, to be able to commit to a person, to be able to be better to the next person than I was to him. I'm finally allowing myself to feel. I'm finally allowing myself to not be numb. I'm finally allowing myself to actively choose myself and to be present in this moment. My advice to you is to do this during or post or in the moment whenever you know that a relationship is coming to an end. Don't be like me and wait 3, 2, 4, 10 years after to actually feel your feelings. Feel your feelings in the moment. I made a post on Instagram and one of my followers said that they give themselves, I think they said 4 weeks, 2 weeks. And they said the first few days or the first 2 weeks or whatever it might be, I'll post the comment on screen. They allowed themselves to feel. They allowed their self to feel the feelings. And then they only allow that amount of time, and then they essentially say it's time to get your shit together and move on. And I love that piece of advice. And that'll work differently for everyone. You might need 6 months, you might need a year, you might need 3 years. It depends on the breakup. But allow yourself that time to move on. I think about the fact that I lost what I would consider my first love, though I know I said I haven't been in love. He passed away. And I think I recently got over that. That happened over 15 years ago. And I'm finally able to move past that. And that also might be the reason why I'm finally allowing myself to feel the feelings of heartache, because that was the ultimate heartache. That was so final. So allow yourself to feel your feelings. Start flirting, start dating, and start having fun again. Look, take baby steps. Maybe you make lingering eye contact with a person across the restaurant. Maybe you do a little cheeky smile or say something a little risky. Not too risky. Let me pull that back. Maybe say something a little cute to the cute ass barista or receptionist. Maybe you go out dancing and ask someone to dance. Maybe you send someone a DM and ask them to go out on a date. Shit, maybe you even slide in the DMs to your favorite celebrity. Who knows? They might take the bait. You might change your damn life. Moral of the story is try. The only thing you can do is try. And don't take it too serious. Have fun, enjoy the moment. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Get back out there. And if that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always pull it back. Don't take yourself or this too serious, and be extremely honest with the people that you are engaging with. You can flirt and date without making anything official. I think a lot of us think that you have to be booed up. You don't have to be booed up. You can just be honest. You can say, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. I've been in a relationship for 3, 4, 10 years and I don't know how to do this. Please give me grace, and give me grace to potentially just want to be your friend afterwards. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. And good enough people, decent people, will allow you to do that, or they would tell you that's not what the fuck I want. And that's okay for them to not want that. You know, we all have our own timing in life. Some relationships take a lot of time to get over. Some exes might feel like the one that got away. Some exes might have just been bad timing. I feel like that was the case for me. But you can't dwell on that. You can't put toothpaste back into the tube unless you got special equipment. Ain't nobody got time for that. What will be and what is meant for you will be. Let them go. Release. Focus on becoming a better person. And if they're meant to come back, they will. And if they weren't meant to come back, you learned a lesson, and now you're able to invest in yourself in future relationships a lot stronger, a lot better. I have some previous partners that I'd love to try again with. I have some that I'd love to just have been friends with, and I have some that I wish I never met. Some of the ass I really don't like. Dwelling, daydreaming, and hyperfixating on the past will take away from the present. Be right here, right now. Being present allows you to not reenact the silly, goofy, dumb shit you probably did in the past. It allows you to not allow people to do the silly, goofy, dumb shit that you allowed them to do. It also allows for you to stand up for yourself and be like, hell no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this no more. Making things right for you right now will make you better. Right now, it'll make you better in the future, and it'll right whatever happened in the past. Forgive yourself, forgive other people, and forgiving other people is for yourself. It's cool to forgive them. It's cool to relinquish the death grip that some of us have on making people feel like shit. It's fun to do that. You know, as a vengeful ass person, it's enjoyable, but it's not beneficial to you. Forgive them. Let it go so you can move on and you can make better decisions and you can enjoy your life. Some people are in your life for a lesson. Some people are in your life for a season. And some people are in your life for forever. Release the people that are not meant to be there. Let go of the people that are not meant to be there. Let people be what it is they're supposed to be for you, for themselves, for the universe. If your previous relationship was toxic, abusive, or like it harmed you, maybe allow yourself to look into therapy. Maybe allow yourself extra time to get over it. Maybe allow yourself space to look into things that are not just getting over an ex. Maybe you need to get over some of the internal things that they either placed onto you, or maybe flirt with the idea of setting boundaries, or maybe flirt with the idea of forgiveness deeper. Healing is possible for all of us. Being able to move on is possible for all of us. Give yourself grace and time to do it. I trust that you can. I trust that you will fall in love again if you want to. I trust that if you're anything like me, you will finally discover love. You will finally be able to commit, and you will finally be able to be happy. You got this. We got this. The collective. We're going to be okay. I hope this video was helpful for anyone that is experiencing heartache, or re-exploring past heartache, or trying to figure out their emotions, or trying to discover happiness. Sometimes you got to have some bad before you can have some good, because bad doesn't exist without good, and there's really no such thing as bad or good. I said that wrong. There's no such thing as bad or good. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Please like, subscribe if you like this type of content, and follow me on Instagram, or do whatever you want to do. Okay. Love you. Mwah.